Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the ring,
one of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't score with that jab. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go. It's round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. This fight has a real good flow to it. And he misses with that jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. They exchange punches. Nope, that jab not going to score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Slip to avoid the jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. You'd like to see more jabs. Jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two were made for each other. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What a massive upset this would be. Got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Swing and a miss with the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A straight right just misses. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so...
On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire, fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't...
Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination.
Not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that jab. Here's a scoring blow. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Fantastic punch. That one will count. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Round 8, and we're off again. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Can't land that jab. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Disaster averted.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Missing with the hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
Perfect counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About to see him, and down goes the Bobcat. how the game... It's round 10. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well done with that counter shot. Jab does not score. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on. Great round. Now, relax. Now, don't wait till little.
And there's the bell to start round 11. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get in close.
That counter shot lands. The stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That time counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell for round 12. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And at some point, the corner needs to think about... He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. So time to go celebrate after a knock.